You know those adventures of the poor kid, the Aladdin, the Prince of Persia, before he became a prince in the Disney version of the story. We've all heard it before, but it's a good story. How many times have we had that type of origin story? A hero from humble beginnings, the nobody. He's gotta crawl up from the dirt in order to be somebody. We like these stories because we all want to be somebody. We gotta get that taste of our inner self, and share it with the world. Those characters have a lot to prove, and they're born in a scenario where they can't really get out and do it without some help. Sometimes they're rich, but they don't want to leave the house, and they're stuck in a stagnant lifestyle. But then somebody comes along and they pull them out to greater things. Examples are Aragon and Brahm, Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Aladdin and the Genie, Dastan, the Prince of Persia, and the King, his adopted father, Bilbo Baggins and Gandalf even. The list goes on and on. I think this origin-type story trope really works as a good mold for a humble character who will one day become a hero. But that's just part of Pyke's origin. He's also the ancestor of a human normie-type character I used heavily in Seasons 2 and 3. Before I got into writing books, I was using Seasons 2 and 3 in the old roleplay group days that I've explained in previous videos if you care to watch those. The Descendant came first. I never had Pyke in Locke's origin story. Locke came first. Who is Locke? He's the Descendant. He was created for Season 2. We won't be seeing him for a very long time, but going backwards like this, an ancestor from Locke's bloodline, I thought it would be keen to adapt, to emulate a little bit of Locke's character into Pyke's. Locke was already an established character with a skill set used for street thuggery and with charming personality. He already came with that maxed level, so to speak. So, Pyke is basically the level 1 normie version of Locke who doesn't have all of those skills but can learn them. And eventually he becomes into his own through time. As you've seen in books 2 and 3, Setchel ends up teaching Pyke a lot of techniques, and Pyke ends up realizing he's got quite a bit of ability that he didn't think he did have. Locke wasn't always his name in Seasons 2 and 3. I changed it to that a couple years ago. By a couple years, I mean like 2016, 2015. A couple years to me. I thought it fitting to name him Locke, since he was a thief-type archetype, and thieves pick locks. And that actually was where Pyke's name came from, too. Because you see, Locke, Pyke, Lock, Pick, Lockpick. Get it? Thieves use those to pick locks. Oh dear, that's unoriginal, but I like it. I like it. Pyke's got some big shoes to fill. Setchel isn't the only hero of the story.